That fern standing so proud. He used to stand up there, surf down the hill. Isn't that funny? He's like, I'm going for a ride. I'll see y'all later. Look at that. What is that? A spray paint can. I thought it was a rock. Looks like a rock, doesn't it? Rock. Rock and roll. Ebony and ivory go together in perfect harmony, side by side. You're my brother. I don't know, from a different mother. I don't know the song. Sorry. No offense. I'll never make it alone. So believe me when I tell you. Have you ever been here before? This place? How do you know? Does it feel like it? Somebody told you? People that think about that kind of stuff have told me that I've been here before. I don't know what that means. I don't think I've been here before. I think here is me. And I think I'm always here. This is my reality. But we're living it in parameters. You think right now your meatbag body would love to be God. Oh my God, it'd love to be God. You wouldn't even do anything, really. You'd just do whatever you wanted to do. But that's a lot of work. And you can't enjoy that. So you kind of have to put it on autopilot. So you can kick back and have a drink and enjoy yourself. And part of the enjoying yourself is the chance for failure. That's part of enjoying yourself. Because you're not failing. And it feels good. Funny, huh? I don't know. It's like a ticket. We're paying this ticket to ride this ride, and the ticket is your servitude into this system. This is the way we do it here. We use each other, and we do this and we do that. But it gives us this pass into this system where we get to operate in it. It's like you get to use the platform, you get to go to the amusement park, whatever you want to fucking call it. What if it's just let the system go? the system is always going to be this system, right? Can it be something else? Yeah, we can change it. Can you change it? Can you change yourself? No. But yourself changes along the way. But if it's yourself and you change along the way, then that's your growth. We think of that as growth. And it's not like a change for good or bad. Hopefully it's for good, but I mean, growth happens no matter what, as long as you're experiencing things. You have a growth towards being a user. You have a growth towards being a helper. I don't know. Where does all that water come from? Where's it coming from? There's no stream up there. Come on. Where's all that water coming from? It's probably the piss. Anchorage piss. The Anchorage piss tube. I come down here and walk the dog. Come on, we're not going in the mud. You thought you were, but you're not. I'm thinking of doing another channel that has a different kind of focus, and you see, it's been a long time coming. I get these things. I've always really hated waiting, and it seems like I have to wait a lot for things in my life, but oh well. So a while back I was talking about maybe getting a restaurant, and my wife and her friend ended up buying a restaurant from a woman, a Thai woman that started her restaurant, and she got older and wants to retire now. And my wife is active in the community, so people respect her because they know her, you know. Most people can get respect, but you're just not known, you know. And so when you do things, you get known, and then people can respect you. I mean, they would respect you, I bet, whoever you are. You just have to produce yourself to be respected. Which, you know, could be a good thing. Anyways, so they offered her the business at a price that is fair to them and fair to my wife. And not that they were trying to be unfair to anyone else. It's just fair is a wide range depending on what side of the road you're standing on. And it's fair to make money. And it's also fair to project what a business could be worth in the future, you know? And anyways, they got a good deal. Because of the way these two ladies are, my wife and her friend. Her friend is a really nice person too. Helpful. Anyway, we want to, I have a long restaurant history in my life, and so do these women, and one's my wife, so it's a joint endeavor. I'm in it through her. my supporting of her. I've wanted to, pretty much since I found Eric Dubay on YouTube. Since I found him, the things that he's shown me is I've always wanted to, but given me more of a drive to do things all myself. And it wasn't really so much that he was saying, you gotta do everything yourself, Max. It was the information that he was sharing. We both came to that conclusion on our own, you know. And then it's like, oh, hey, you're into that too? And it's like, yeah. And so, you know, but it's through the sharing of the knowledge that he's brought that led me to where I am. And so a restaurant is a little different than what I would want to do, but the main thing is it's supporting my family and my wife, whom I chose. Most of your family you're just born into. I think there's a big thing about morals and sex and dating and this and that and transgender this and gay that and whatever. It's more clear than the shape of the earth. If you don't understand a dick and a pussy, then you got no business wielding either of them. You can't use that. It's dangerous. Look what it's doing. Oh, it's just gonna hurt me. No. It's not gonna just hurt you. You're gonna make a child, it's gonna hurt that child. That child's gonna hurt society. Society's gonna produce more and more. It's gonna become the norm for everyone to be uneducated, ignorant about what the fuck is going on. If you're born with a dick, then you fuck people. If you're born with a pussy, then you get fucked. You have babies. You have a more caring thing so that you can care for the babies. This is a personality trait that all women have. If you don't, it's been put into you to not have that. From influence from others that want to try to change you into the way that they think they should be. What's the point in that? Why would you want to change your child into what you thought you could be? You should have been. And what you should have been could change at any moment. You have to do this stuff yourself. Choices that are made are really important. And when you have sex, you're gonna make a baby. If the conditions are right, if the egg's there, if the guy's healthy and the sperm can get there, you know, and go in there, it's a magical thing. It is by chance, but I just saw something jumping out there. Come on, all right. She wants to go to the water. It feels good, and yeah, you can do it. You can do anything you want. But should you? Should you do it? it's more like they're just always ready. The dogs. I met this guy at the park, and he had a girl dog, and we got this idea that my dog could get his dog pregnant. And so we just put them around each other. But you see, it's not like his dog is just at any old point in its life. It's in heat. So it's making a smell. And he can't control himself. He wants to fuck our little dachshund, our miniature dachshund. The dog only has an inch of clearance underneath it. And underneath him, it's like a foot, 18 inches, almost a foot and a half underneath him to that wiener. So he can't, there's no way, like even if he was laying on his side, he's still too high. Come on. You're weird. When she was too young, this is my mistake, but the dog, she would go into heat and the dog would want to hump her. And I thought, I want puppies. And I thought, well, if they're doing it, then they must be ready to do it. But they weren't. So she almost died. Had to pay a bunch of money for her to have a emergency hysterectomy or some bullshit. And anyways, when they would have sex, she knows that something's going on with her spot, and so she's like really concerned about it. And she's got this smell going on, so he's really concerned about it. And I don't know how they know, but they know what to do, kinda. I mean, they figure it out real quick. There's some head humping going on and maybe a hump to the side, but like as soon as they start touching that area, it's almost like this. Yeah, that's it. You can go in there. And anyways, it'll go in there, but she don't like it. I mean, because it hurts. She's trying to bite him. She's trying to bite him and get him and all this, and when he's done. But it feels good all the way up until it's happening, and then she's like, I changed my mind. So it's like an instinct to do these things when the stars line up. But us, we think, we're gonna do it anytime because it feels so good. We're the masters of our feeling good. We can take drugs to feel good. We can drink or whatever. Do all these different things. Look at this. That looks cool. But what you gotta do is you gotta look at this one. I didn't notice that. It looks like my finger. Look. Which one of these is not like the other? Alright, 20 minutes. I'm gonna go. But all these people, she cheated on me this, and then he cheated on me that. Downward slope. How did we get this way? People get mad at me, but there was a thing that I was shown. It's not something I made up. I was shown it, and I made my own decision, and you can make your own decision. I think if you decide different than me, I would be interested in knowing why. But anyways, feelings aside, there's a group of people that come in to an area and they destroy the morals of the area so that the people can be used and fleeced, because you can't really do that to good people. It doesn't really work. They have to be lowered. They have to adhere to the system that you use to fleece them. And those people need to be protected at all costs, because everybody can easily figure out who's behind it. And it has to be absurd. It has to be for your own good. Why would you want to cut your nose off? You know? I'm gonna leave it at that.